Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of Top Drives. Today is Christmas in Sweden. Is it Christmas for you? Probably not, because you probably live in the States or the UK, or at least most of you do. I don't know where you celebrate in India or in Russia, but I think those are my 4 top countries that watch my videos. So if you are in the UK or the US, of course Christmas is tomorrow for you, and don't worry, there will be a humongous pack opening, not humongous, let's be real, but there will be a big pack opening video tomorrow for all of you as a Christmas celebration from me to you, you know, all of that stuff. But for today I will do my wish list, because I think it's important to have a wish list for tomorrow, right? Because tomorrow we are gonna do the big video. So I'm gonna show you my wish list today. And of course, if you do not know, recently Top Drives added the feature to add a wish list into the game, which is nice. So now we can actually have a look at my real wish list here and see what is on it. We have how many cars? I think almost 194 cars to go through, and we'll see why they are on the wish list, and let's see if we can get them tomorrow. But yeah, before the video starts, if you would give me a Christmas present by going down below in the description, heading to the top link in the description and subscribing to my second channel. I'm trying to get that to 1,000 subscribers so I can start earning money from it. And if you want to give me a Christmas gift, that would be greatly appreciated if you could just go and do that. Also, if you do not celebrate Christmas, happy holidays to you. Obviously not everyone celebrates Christmas, and I don't expect everyone to either. So let's go from the beginning. We have all of the commons from the Japan Pro Tour that I am missing, and as you can see, it's actually not a lot now. Only missing 5 commons, which is very nice. And then we have all of the Nissans I'm missing is pretty much gonna come up here when it comes to the uncommon category. So you have all the 3 Nissans I'm missing in the uncommon category, also not quite a lot. Then we have all the rares I'm missing in the entire game. Yes, no joke, I am only missing 3 rares in the entire game. And it's the Chevy Impala SS, the Suzuki Vitara, and the Acura Integra GSR. And this one is actually American Frontier. This was in Japan Pro Tour, and this one is just a base car that's been here forever. And then moving on to my Super Rares, this is where it gets rather interesting. So I have all of the Nissans I don't have. This is also the only Super Rare from the new update that I'm missing. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm also missing these 2. I did the same mistake in another video. I'm missing these 3. These are my only 3 that I'm missing from the new update. Then we have the Dodge Caliber RT. This is an amazing American Dream car that I do not have, and this is definitely one I really want to have. It's also part of the Christmas collection, which is the challenge that will start after the current challenge is up. So I really do think that I need this car soon too. So that would be amazing to pick up tomorrow. And I hope that will happen. That would be amazing. The Chrysler Crossfire is just one of my all-time favorite cars. If you do not know that, the Chrysler Crossfire is definitely on my top 10. And the Chrysler Crossfire concept is where it all started. So I definitely do want to have this car in my garage. I don't have it, but I wish I did. Moving on to the ultra rare section, we have all of the Nissans that I'm missing, obviously. We have the Opel Adam R2, a really good little off-road racer that I definitely wish I had. It's a good RQ saver as well, and I really do wish I had it, but I don't. Definitely a car I want to have. The TVR Griffith, a little race car. I definitely just want this car because of the cute livery. I mean, who wouldn't want this car? It's such an amazing looking car. It's a nice little race car. I do believe I had it, but I had to fuse it for a finals, and I'm no longer in a position where I have to fuse cars for finals, so hopefully now I can get it and actually keep it. Moving on, that's also the Nissan I'm missing. Here is the only RX-7 I'm missing. I hopefully will get that too soon, because that is one car I definitely want. The Levorg is a very good low RQ standard tires 4-wheel drive car. It's a car that everybody should probably want, and it's one that I definitely want, and one of the few Subarus I actually want. The Kisashi is also the same. It's a very good low RQ standard tires 4-wheel drive car, and one I definitely want. The Tipo Stradale is a car I never have gotten, but it's a very good low RQ slalom test car. It's a very, very good car for that, and that's definitely one I want for its niche. I don't have an Italian low RQ ultra rare to fill that niche, so the Tipo would definitely be super good with that. The Chrysler Crossfire, sort of the same reason as the other Crossfire. I definitely just want all the Crossfire so I can have the full set. Also, it is the horror show, so it makes it more actual for this current ongoing competition. So definitely a car I want to have for multiple reasons right now, but it won't go off my wish list when the horror show is over. I will still have it there because I do want to collect every single Chrysler Crossfire. And then we have the Mercedes-Benz. This is just kind of the same. It's a low RQ, 4-wheel drive standard tires car. Good for the German niche, good for the 2000s niche. It's a car that I definitely want to have in my garage. Moving on is another Nissan. You know why I want those. The Honda NSX I've had twice, and I've had to fuse twice. Definitely want it back. It's such a great image, such a great car. I definitely want to have it. The Suzuki Ignis Super 1600, such a great medium ground clearance car, and one that I definitely want to add to my garage. 4.695 is just hard. 4.4, sorry, is it right? 4.4 or 4.5, I don't remember. 95, not 96, sorry. Is a very good stat line, and one that I definitely want to have. I do believe it's 4.495, which is pretty crazy. I'd definitely want that. This is kind of the same as the Honda NSX. I've had it twice, I think, had to fuse it twice. Definitely one of those cars that I really do want to keep. Then we have more Nissans. I just want them because they are Nissans. However, some of these are actually very, very cool cars and good cars in the game. Dodge Stealth. One of those cars that I just never got, which is a very cool and nice car. I think the picture is awesome. I think the car itself is awesome in real life. I think the stat line is quite okay for 60 as well. Just a great car that I wish I had. The Suzuki C2, unarguably the best ultra rare to be added with the update, and I don't have it yet. So that is definitely one that I really, really need to get soon. So hopefully that will pop up tomorrow from one of the packs. Who knows? And then we have the Honda Pilot. It's just a good off-roader, good 0 to 60, good all-arounder. I really like that car, so I wish I had it. Skyline, just another Nissan. Also would have helped me for the Veneno. I would have gotten the Veneno. I would have gotten one step closer to the Veneno, sorry, if I had this car. Wouldn't have gotten the Veneno, I'm pretty sure. The Dodge Viper, just such a iconic car. Everybody knows about the Dodge Viper. Pretty much all people know about the Dodge Viper. Even non-car interested people have seen a Dodge Viper. Pretty sure they have. Maybe they don't know what it is, but the Dodge Viper is a really iconic car, and I think that is one I definitely want in my garage. Same goes for the Corvette, basically its rival, right? Just as iconic as the Viper in my opinion, just as cool of a car. I really do like the C5. Then we have the Ford Rally Escort Spec. I call this one Ford Rally Escort Spec. Ford Escort Rally Spec. I call this one very often the one that got away because I never seem to be able to get this car. 4.191 is an amazing stat line with off-road tires and rear-wheel drive, and it's one that I really, really want. This car is one that I have been wanting for so long, basically since the start of the game, and I haven't got it. I haven't once got it. And I want it. I still want it so much. The day I get this car, I think I will be in tears, because this has been 3 years in the making trying to get this car, and I never seem to get this ultra rare. Horrible to think of, and I really, really want it. That's my wide body, basically, is what I'm trying to say here. Then we have the Infiniti Q70 Hybrid. I just thought this looked good for a standard tires car. Definitely one I want. This one, very good, 93 handling, 4-wheel drive, medium. I mean, it's just a good car, solid car. This one is absolutely nuts, and definitely one car that I want. 64 RQ for this one. Very, very good. Very deserved. 5.4, no, 5.3, yeah, 5.387, I believe, which is crazy. Crazy for a standard tires car. Or was it 86? I don't remember. 87 or 86. Then we have the Lancia 037 Rally. Everybody wants this. It's 4.095. I really do wish I had it. I had it before it was buffed, and then it wasn't very good, so I fused it away. But now that it's buffed, I wish I had never fused that one away. Then we have the Dodge Challenger SRT 392. Just a solid American Frontier car. One of the best ultra rares from the American Frontier update, and one that I just never got, so I would really, really like to get that one. Moving on to the Epic section, we have some cars that are very dear to my heart, and we just have a Nissan because it's a Nissan. I want it because it's a Nissan. We have the S60R all-wheel drive, very cool car to me. Very interesting piece of Swedish industry here, and I really do enjoy it. It has a lot of history to it. It's a very cool car, and the stat line isn't all that bad at 65 actually, so I really do want this for several purposes. It's 4 points. I don't want to missay myself now, but I do believe it's 4.792 with four-wheel drive and with medium ground clearance. Not too bad, not too good, but definitely a car I want more for the sentimental value. Same goes for the Esprit V8. My favorite car growing up was the Lotus Esprit V8 because of the game Midtown Esprit. It was the game I would always pick. That's also the game that spawned my love for the new Beetle RSI and for the Koenigsegg CC8S and for the Ford Fastback 2+2. So I have a lot of cars that are among my favorites ever because of that game, because they imprinted themselves on me when I was just 3-4 years old, and they have just never left since then. So that's definitely a car I want strictly because of the sentimental value. 4.0, 4.0, 94 is not the best of a stat line, but it's definitely a car I still do want. I mean, this one is amazing, super good at 67, just one of the better epics from the Japan Pro Tour update. I really want it. The Subaru Forester, I don't think I have seen many cooler looking cars. It's a very cool car, very cool concept, very good, not very good stat line, but very good stat line for what this car looks like, you know. Very cool car, and I wish I had it. One of the very few Subarus I can say this. I really do like the way this looks. I think it's beautiful, and that is something I don't say about Subarus, but this one I'll give it. Very beautiful. The CO6, just absolutely amazing. This was also in Midtown Madness, of course it was. Amazing car. I do like these Corvettes quite a lot. I think the C5s are among the most beautiful Corvettes ever made. I'm thinking in my head so I don't missay myself, but I do believe this. Yeah, this is the C5. And I really do like the C5s. They are beautiful cars, so I would be happy if I got that. This is just on here because it's a Volvo. I also think this car is absolutely stunning actually. I see these all the time driving around in Sweden. They are literally littered everywhere, and every time I see it I really look at them with kind eyes, because I think they are beautiful cars. The Abarth 124 Spider Rally, I do believe I had once. Definitely want to get this again. I was a fool for fusing it. Ford Fusion Sport, amazing stat line, 4-wheel drive standard tires. What more do I need to say? The Hayabusa, probably the best on-road. I do believe it's the best on-road car added in the Japan Pro Tour without slick tires. Very good car, and one that I definitely want to have. One that would definitely have helped me in the Veneno Challenge. I do believe that's where... No. Was it the Veneno Challenge this was used? I don't remember. The Porsche 911 GT3 RS, absolutely beautiful car. One that I haven't gotten since the beginning of the game, and one that I've always wanted since the beginning of the game. It's not particularly good, not particularly useful, but I definitely still want it. The Jaguar I-Pace, on the other hand, one of the most useful epics from the Great Expedition update, and one that just also has slid my grasp. I've never gotten this one, so that's definitely one of the ones that 100% deserve to be on my list here. The Infiniti Q60 Black S, going back to the new Japan Pro Tour update. It's just a pretty self-explanatory car why you would want this. Great 0 to 60, I think it lands at 3.3 and 95 handling to back that up, and a great MRA. Obviously it's an Infiniti. Very good car in all the aspects. I really want it. This one trumps the Infiniti even. This one is an amazing car. Also one that has been in the game since the German Renaissance. One of the best German Renaissance, if not the best German Renaissance epic that was added. And I really do believe this is one of those cars that everybody needs, and I haven't gotten it yet. I think it's 3.198, which is absolutely ridiculous, and I wish I had it. I really do. The Jaguar XJS TWR is just a crazy monstrous car. Very good MRA. I do believe it does 3.498. Very good stat line, and definitely a car that I want for all of those reasons. Also 80s helps out so much. The Lingenfelter, one of those cars that has been in the game since the beginning as well. Absolutely crazy beast. One of the best Corvettes in the game. I do have the yellow one, which is better, but definitely one that I do want at some point. The Mercedes AMG SLS Roadster, one of the best epics in the game period, used to be a legendary. One of the cars that I haven't gotten, didn't have it as a legendary, I don't have it as an epic, I wish I had it as an epic. Enough said. Then we have the Ford Mustang GT4. I mean, this is self-explanatory. 104 handling at epic. This is an amazing ride. I definitely wish I did have it. The SQ5, amazing car as well. 4.0, 90 is the most crazy stat line for an epic off-roader. I really do like that one. I wish I had it. Another one of those Subarus that I can honestly look at and say that's pretty cool. I don't think this is particularly good looking, but I think it's cool looking. And definitely one of the best Subarus from the new update. I think it's 3.899 or something ridiculous like that. Very good actually. Much better than that though is this, the Lancer Evo, one of those cars that I've never gotten that I really do want to. I believe it's 3.398, right? I don't remember. But it's a very, very, very good car and I wish I did have it. Ford Mustang FR500, 102 handling, great MRA, just a crazy car, wish I had it. The SLR McLaren 722, maybe it doesn't hold much value to many people, but to me it does because this is a car I sold. Oh, it's so sad. I did, and I shouldn't have. And if I still had this one, I would treasure it. I would treasure it, but I was a new player, new to the game, stupid, naive, and I sold it. So that's how it goes. And that was on my old account as well. It was on the account I had with my old Bugatti Chiron, OOG, like really OG. Caterham Superlight, obviously, I mean, come on. This is the car. I really do wish I had this. This is the epic. When I think of an overpowered epic, this is the one I think of. Obviously, everybody does. I wish I had it. Such an useful car for every single event, basically, where you have to do something twisty and it can participate. The 911R. This is a car I sold on this account. If you do want to look at the video, it's called Why You Shouldn't Sell Legendaries. Stupid video. I don't know why I made it. It got a lot of views. I mean, and when I was I made that when I was starting out. I think I had less than 1,000 subs, so it definitely got a lot of views and it got a lot of attention. But in retrospect, was it worth it? Probably. Yeah, it was, because I got some great influence out of it. But I really do want to get this one back as well. This car I also sold. So there you have it, the unholy trinity. I really want the SLS Electric back. I got this from a random ceramic, a German ceramic I bought for gold, I believe, and I got this from it. Absolutely crazy. Crazy scenes, crazy scenes. So stupid way to get it, stupid way to lose it, but there you go. Then we have the CC8S, my absolute favorite car in the world, tied with the Nissan GTR. This is my dream car, and the Nissan GTR is my affordable dream car. And that's that. I just want that more than anything else in the game, since I already have the Nissan GTR. The Volvo concept, because it's a Volvo, it's here. The Lancia ECV, absolutely beastly car. I have no affiliation with this car, but I really, really do want it because of the crazy stat line it has. It's a very good car, and a car that many people do lust over and want, and I do understand why. It's crazy, dude. And then we have the Jaguar XJ R15, very cool car, good MRA, and after the buff it's actually very viable at 86. I do really enjoy this car. Cadillac 16, very good standard tires car, very good for the standard tires events where there are drags involved. One car that I really do want that has been slipping through my fingers. Really do want that one. The RS6 Avanti Limited, I have wanted this since I started playing the game basically, haven't got it. Really, really, really wish I had this one. Same goes for the Superlight. They're kind of in the same category. A car that I really want to have that I just never got. The Lancer too, actually. All of those three. Then we have the CCX, obviously. A better version of the CC8S. Also a car that I do want, although it's not my favorite. Nissan GTR. I have every single GTR because I want the full set. That's all. The CCR is here as well. The EB110, the blue one. Because it's absolutely beautiful. I know the stats are horrible. I know it performs horrible in the game. but it's a beautiful car, and I want it because of that, and that's all. CCXR, CCXR, Trevita, just all of the future variations of the CC8S basically is here. And then we have the Agera. The Agera is just a beautiful car. It encapsulates everything I love about Koenigsegg. Very good car, I wish I did have that one. Nissan R390 GT1 race car, incredible car, I wish I had it. Looks absolutely stunning, and plus it's also a Nissan, so it's definitely a car I want. The Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio feels like a car that you really do need to have. I saw a lot of these when I was in Italy actually. I think I saw at least 10 of them, which is actually pretty crazy because it's seemingly such a rare car if you look at it in top drives, and it's also very expensive. Then we have the Riera, if you want to say it in Swedish, which you probably should. So the Koenigsegg Riera, very good car. It means conquer or to conquer. Very cool car. One gear as well, very interesting car. And an absolute speed demon. I really love that car. And then we have the 962C. I mean, this is the OG beast, the best car in the game, OG, right? Really do want that. Really do want that. An amazing car that has also never dropped for me. So that's my entire wish list. Merry Christmas, everybody, and I hope you will join me tomorrow when we will actually do the pack opening, and maybe I will get some of these wishlisted cars. I sure hope so. But that was all I have for you in today's episode. If you do want to get some help with Top Drives, if you want to take your Top Drives gameplay experience to the next level, check out my Discord server. It's called the Top Drives Hideout. We have a bunch of people there, over 1,400 in fact. It's completely free to join, and you can definitely find a great Top Drives community there if you haven't got one already. And if you do want to see what I'm currently maxing out, I have an Instagram page for that. And if you want to support me further, I have a Patreon for that. With all of that being said, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, stay safe, have a good one, take care of one another, and goodbye, guys.